Izzy Toronis coming in on the back defender side. So I think I got the back line fairly well for you, and I'll keep working forward and get the other players as well as we continue here in the game. Kennedy Hansen also there on the back line. So your back line was Sammy Johnson, Keaton Hansen, Taylor Pyle, and Kennedy Hansen. Now in for Sammy Johnson is Izzy Toronis. Nicely done there by Rhea. Nice move to the defenders. Rhea giving chase out deep in the box, kicked out. And will the wind push it across? And it will. We'll get a corner for the Tigers. I assume that will be Claire Koenig. On the corner. Actually, they're going to call the foul on the Bombers. So Koenig will take the kick from just outside the goal box. Nice little drop in front of the goal and picked up nicely by the keeper. Good shot by Anna Salzman. On the kick from Claire Koenig. So testing again just to see if we've got anything going here on the YouTube. Trying to do a little bit of checking here, looking at the live stream. Going to reload my Tigers here. It's not showing me anything, but hopefully, maybe you can hear me. Once again, my number is 515-450-7512 if you are hearing by chance. Shot towards the goal. Oh! Just off to the left. Nice try there by Allie Grandjeanette. With an opportunity there in front of the goal. So I got 7:22, 2:27, and 1. Once I get my midfield, thank you, Diana Thatcher Green, that the live stream is on. Good to hear as I'm trying to work through this. So good news is I'm still trying to work through all the names, so the fact that you haven't heard me broadcasting is probably okay. But I'll continue to kind of pull the names together. So if you're joining us now, or I guess I'm joining you, the live stream just got going. I had a little technical difficulties after the JV game ended and the stream stopped, so we've got the stream started again. And the Tigers are up 1-0. They had a goal with 32:46 left to end the first half. So 7:14 into the first half. Madison Powers running deep on the right side with the wind behind her, did a cross, and the ball just snuck into the left-hand side of the goal as the keeper came out to challenge Madison on the outside. So the Tigers up 1-0 over the Ballard Bombers. Tigers going north to south, or left to right on your YouTube dial, coming out. Keeper comes out, but can't get there. Oh, good try by Allie Grandjeanette. As the keeper came out, Allie with a quick touch, just a little bit to the outside there, just left of the goal. So once again, Tigers going left to right on your YouTube dial. If you're watching, you've seen that. If you're got this on like a radio broadcast. So kick coming now for the Bombers. That is number 13, which is Kirsten Olsen. And it'll go again. There'll be another kick coming for the Bombers. I apologize to any Ballard fans that are calling. I'm going to be a little more worried about getting the Gilbert numbers together here in this first game of the season, but I will do my best to kind of recognize and pull in some of the Bomber names as well. So that is Kirsten again with the kick. And now the Bombers moving into the midfield. Drop it into the center. Taken by 23, that's Addison Landmesser. Tries to go across and does. Gets it out here side the number 4. That's Mackenzie D. And now the Bombers with a good chance to attack. Stolen back by the Tigers, though. Keaton Hansen, nice job. Moving to the outside. Sends it downfield. Good ball. Gets through. Nice job by the defenders, though, stepping aside. Good ball by Grangenet. We have Sammy Johnson up front, too, I see. She came in for Rhea Mueller. So Sammy came off the back line, now to the front line. Giving chase. Has a chance. Sends one through. Nice job by the keeper. Reading that. Good job by Sammy. Tried to drop it across there to Anna Salzman. And the keeper read it pretty well. Jumped in front of it. So in my midfield, I've got Powers and 14. So Greta Platts. So I got Powers and Platts in the center. So Tigers seem to be running a 4-2-4, as best I can tell. Another substitute coming in for the Tigers is going to take out Madison Powers. So just as I get the lineup, that's number 12 coming in for Madison. That's Michelle Aki. Now in the midfield. And she is a freshman. So once again, you score 1-0. With the Tigers up. Over the Bombers. Ball's been pretty much on the Bomber half of the field this entire first half. We're at 22 minutes left. Tigers up 1-0. Madison Powers scored the only goal of the game so far at 7:14 in. On a cross as she was coming down the right-hand side of the field. Nice job by Allie Grangenet. Steps inside. Kick. There's a handball, I think. But maybe not. Might have just caught a body. Nice job by Allie punching it up there. So right now your lineup, make sure Izzy's still in, and she is. So Izzy Taronis, Keaton Hansen, Taylor Pyle, Kennedy Hansen on the back line. In the midfield is Michelle Aki and Greta Platts. On your front line is Sammy Johnson, Allie Grangenet, Anna Salzman, and Claire Koenig. And in goal, I wasn't here to start with, but I'm pretty sure that would be Annika Yoder-Stolo in the goal. So Bombers now, with the foul on the Tigers, will have the free kick coming. I assume this will be 13. She's been taking the goal kicks. That's Kirsten Olsen. So an opportunity here for the Bombers. First real chance to score. Going into the win. Ball about the 28-yard line on the football field. As Kirsten approaches it. Sends it towards. Nicely done by the Bomber, or the Tiger line. She tried to send it through and get a chance and couldn't get it through. Nice job by the Tigers. 3 ladies there lined up and able to take that away. Step inside. Good job by Keaton Hansen. Sends it down. Allie punches it forward. Gets it to Anna Salzman. Anna running. Now stolen by the Bombers. They're going to send it back. Izzy Taronis right there, though. Gets it forward to Sammy Johnson. Sammy stepping through. Crossing, getting down towards the goal box, sends it at the center, tries to get to Salzman. Salzman with a little back step, kick toward the goal, just off the post. Well covered by the keeper for the Ballard Bombers. I'm assuming that's Evelyn Fabus. I hope they got that name, F-A-U-B-U-S. So I would think that Evelyn Fabus is the only one listed as a keeper on the Ballard Varsity. Ball goes down to Sammy. Sammy running towards the right-hand side. Deep goal. Crossed towards the keeper. And nicely done by the keeper. Again, good ball by Sammy Johnson. 6 inches higher. That would have been through. And Anna Salzman was filling in on that back post. Ready to bounce that ball in. But well played by Evelyn. 19:25 left. 1-0. Gilbert up over the Ballard Bombers. Crisp night for soccer. We've had some really nice weather recently, but it's a little bit chilly tonight with that wind blowing. Ball goes back to Jada Landy. She sends it through. Taken by the keeper, so there'll be a goal kick coming. Sent to the far side. Koenig is there. Claire giving chase. See if she can get there before it gets across the end line, and she just can't quite get there. Good hustle by Claire. And I think they're going to do subs here. So once again, your current lineup before the subs come in. Back line is Izzy Toronis, Keaton Hansen, Taylor Pyle, Kennedy Hansen. In the mid, Michelle Aki and Greta Platz. And your front line, Sammy Johnson, Ali Grandjeanette, Anna Salzman, and Claire Koenig. And, of course, in goal, Annika Yodostolu. So subs coming in. Looks like Izzy's still in, Sammy's still in, Allie's still in. Madison Powers back into the lineup. And I think somebody else, I'm trying to figure out who else. I missed one person who did come back in. So Madison is back in. Greta Platz is still in. Ali Grandjeanette still in. Sammy Johnson still in. Michelle Aki is still in. So see how we're working this. So Keaton Hansen's there. Keaton, nice pass forward to Sammy Johnson. Sammy running on the sideline. Nice job. Turns the corner. Gets by Landy. Sammy running downfield. Nice little cross. Going to be kicked out. That will be a corner kick finally for the Tigers. And that should be Claire Koenig, I would think, would take it. Or no, they're going to have, take it back. It might be Keaton. Actually, it's Greta Platz. So Greta sends it into the box, deflected out by the Bombers, controlled by Sammy. Tries to go through the Bomber defender. Nice job of the defender. So now the Bombers trying to turn around, push it back the other way. And they've got some momentum. Nice hustle here. Oh, here's my new player, number 11. Keaton Hansen's there. Throw comes. Nice ball down towards Sammy. Good throw by Keaton. All the way down. Izzy coming forward for the throw. I have still not figured out who I missed coming in. Oh, Rhea Mueller came in on the far side. So Rhea must have come in for Claire Koenig. So I see Rhea on the far left side. Ali Grandjeanette still in. Sammy Johnson still in. Madison Powers, I think, has come to the front line. So it looks to me like we've got Rhea Mueller, Madison Powers, Ali Grandjeanette, and Sammy Johnson on the front line. And Greta Platz. A couple people going up for a header there. Greta and Michelle Aki in the mid, although Greta's kind of hanging back too, so kind of shifting defense here. Now Greta with the free kick. Sends it across towards Powers. Powers headed to the side to Rhea. Rhea with a shot. Oh, what a great ball by Rhea Mueller. I thought she had that. Well sent by Madison Powers. Rhea steps right in. Well done by the keeper again. She's doing a nice job in goal so far. 1-0 Tigers. Back line right now is Izzy Toronis, Keaton Hansen, Taylor Pyle. And the Bombers now on the run out. Hansen hustling back. Kennedy Hansen hustling back. Kennedy with that. There'll be a throw now coming for the Bombers. Far side of the field. Deep on the, about halfway through. Maybe a little more than halfway through in the Tiger half. And the throw. In and touched by the Tigers. And kicked off the Bombers by the Tigers. So the throw will come far side of the field. Should be Kennedy on the throw. And now the Tigers on the run. In the midfield. Powers. Drives it forward to Sammy Johnson. Sammy Johnson with the touch. Bombers back on defense. Rhea Mueller giving chase. Putting pressure on. Nice job by Rhea. Kick goes out. I think that should be a corner. And I could be wrong. Waiting for the signal. I don't see a Tiger going over there. I do. So Madison Powers will take the corner kick. Corner kick for the Tigers will be taken by Madison Powers. 14 minutes left. Powers sends it into the box. Touchdown, rolling in front of the ground and kicked out. Maddie looks to check and see. We'll let that go. So Maddie Powers again will take the corner kick. So here comes the corner. Maddie lifts it. Nice ball floating up in front of the goal. Coming down, stepping in. Turonis. Oh, just a little high. Good job. Nice job by Izzy coming up on the back line. Ball floated just a little bit towards that outside. Perfect place for her to come in and kick it. Just got a little bit too high. Good look, though, by the Tigers. 13-13 left here in the first half. And the Tigers up 1-0 over the Bombers. It'd be nice to get the Tigers to get another goal here. 1-0 in soccer is a pretty easy one to overcome as far as so getting up 2-0, two goals in a match like this is hugely important. Did I just turn that off? So corner kick will be taken again by Powers. Corner kick again will be taken by Powers. Sends it towards the goal. Oh, it's loose in front. Oh, it just gets all the way across and untouched. So I think it's going to end up being a goal kick for the Bombers. Or are they going to say it was touched? It was touched. You know she goes by Madison more than Maddie? Madison Powers once again on the corner, sends it in. Oh, right in front. And kicked away. Good opportunity there. I missed it. Lila Kuchenberg was in. Lila had a really good look at it. Nice cross there by Maddie coming on the corner kick. And Kuchenberg in front of the goal took a shot. Couldn't quite close it out. So now there'll be a throw deep on this near side of the field to me. Once again, Tigers going left to right. Now Ali Grangenet with it. Steps inside the box. Tries to drop it forward. Kicked out in the air towards Izzy. Izzy with the header. Pop back up the Sammy Johnson with it. Controls it. Touches it. Nice job by Sammy. Good defense by the Bombers. Will go out and the throw will come. Near sideline. Halfway through the Bomber half. This will be Izzy Turonis. Looks towards Sammy. Gets it to her. Sammy with control. Nice and easy back to Turonis. Turonis settles it. Moves back in the field. Brings it back to midfield. Back to Keaton Hansen. Keaton's going to go over to Taylor Pyle. Taylor about the 45 of the Tiger side. Moves it. Drops it forward. Gets it to Grangenet. Now taken away by the Bombers. Bombers on their half. Around the 35. In the midfield. Sends it up forward toward the 45. Nice job of stepping in there. Really well done by Lila Kuchenberg. Now Turonis. Back to Grangenet. Grangenet turns towards Powers. Powers able to fight through it. Madison Powers drops it back outside to Sammy. Stolen away by the Bombers. Nicely done by Sammy. Steps it back. Oh, good takeaway by the Bombers again. Good idea by Sammy on the attack. 10 minutes left. 1-0 Tigers. And Sammy steps back through. Nice job. Goes to Grangenet. Grangenet back to Turonis. Around the 40 of the Bombers. Go back to the midfield stripe. To Keaton Hansen. Across to Taylor Pyle. Just on the Tiger side of the midfield stripe. Now across midfield. Pyle looking. Drops it forward. Gets it to Powers. Powers with the jab step. Stepping through the defenders. Drops it outside. Should be Rhea Mueller. Rhea running down the far side. Turns it and touched. I think that's going to be a goal kick. Who touched it last? No, corner kick. Very good. Corner kick for the Tigers will be taken by Madison Powers. Subs coming in. We got Claire Koenig coming in. So Izzy Turonis going out. Ali Grangenet going out. Claire Koenig coming in. And number 18 is Isla Wadsley coming in on the back line. So Isla Wadsley. And that will go back to Isla. Isla Wadsley and Claire Koenig on for the Tigers. Bombers have control just inside their half, about the 35, moving towards the outside. Good pressure by Sammy Johnson. Now they go forward, Landy, ball stolen away by Lila Kuchenberg. Sent forward by Koenig, all the way down to Johnson. Johnson far, way deep in the side, near side of the field. Steps back inside. Steps around, goes to Koenig. Koenig with the shot. And right on goal, but pulled in by the Bomber keeper, Evelyn Favos, with another save. 1-0, Tigers up. 8 minutes left. Once again, wind very strong out of the north in the Tigers' favor. Love to see one more before the half ends. Just to give them a little more distance. Goes to Koenig. But stolen away by the Bombers, and now they're going the other way. Bombers just down their half. Getting it about to the 35. Now they send it forward. Stolen back. And moving into the front. Nicely done by Kennedy Hansen. Gets it over here to Johnson. Johnson shot. Oh, just coming down the right-hand side, just outside the post. I'm making sure if that's Kennedy or if I got somebody else on the far side of the field. So the goal kick coming from the Bombers. And that is Kennedy. He's trying to make sure I had the number correct on the far side of the field. So Bombers with the ball with a goal kick with 6:30 left. 1-0 Tigers on a goal at 7:14 mark by Madison Powers. Once again, the Tigers have kept the ball down on this side of the field probably for 95% of the half. But the Bombers have been able to keep the Tigers out of the goal so far, except for the one by Madison Powers. So kick goes outside. Throw will come from far side of the field. Brought in by Kennedy Hansen. Gets to Lila. Lila back to Kennedy. And now the throw will be for the Bombers. 5:55 left. Bombers down 1-0. Ball on the far side of the field. Hansen with the steal. And moving through. She'll go back in the zone. Drop it all the way back to Keaton Hansen. Keaton with control just on the Tiger side of the midfield. No one pressuring her. Isla Wadsley back with her. Gives it back to Taylor Pyle. Taylor at the midfield now moving forward into the zone. Goes towards Koenig. Gets it forward actually to Powers. Powers with the cross to Johnson. Oh, Johnson just couldn't quite make contact. Tried to settle it. Ball came in. The bounce just kind of one of those short hop type balls coming across from Madison. Good look by Madison Powers. To Sammy, she came down on the outside on this near side of the field. And ball just bounded. Like I said, kind of short hoppers. She couldn't get to it with her feet beforehand and then trying to get it with her body, and it just bounded out of bounds. So goal kick coming with 5 minutes left for the Bombers. Stolen immediately. Shot on goal. Deflected away. Good look at that. I think that is a 25 Kylie Marquette. Is that so? All right. So Kylie Marquette is in now on the front line. And she had a really good look at that one, too. Good ball. Just went off a defender. So Sammy Johnson with it now here. Steps through the 35, right in the middle of the field. Now she runs forward. Sammy Johnson with control. Steps, bypass. Stolen away by the Bombers. Now the Bombers with the chance to run. Move it to the outside. They're about the 35, getting in the midfield. Sammy Johnson's back on defense again. Ball goes down deep. Pyle is there. Hansen's there. Hansen goes to Pyle. Pyle running towards the outside. Pressure coming. Goes towards Kennedy Hansen. Kennedy with control. Has control. Sends it across. Nice job. Kennedy Hansen gets it over here to Keaton Hansen in the middle of the field. Around the 30 on the Tiger half. Keaton with control. Tries to send it forward. Can't quite get it to Koenig. Stolen away by the Bombers. Wadsley pokes it away. Now controlled by Kuchenberg, who gets it over once again to Kylie. Kylie sends it across. And it's going to go out of bounds with 3:38 left. Throw will come far side of the field. That's number 13, Kirsten Olsen. Throws it forward. And the Bombers with a chance. Not sure which way that throw will come for the Tigers this time. So Kennedy Hansen will take the throw. Coming back in for the Tigers is number 7. That's Anna Salzman. Re-entering for the Tigers, number 7, Anna Salzman. And I'm going to look and see if there's a... Is there another 9-volt battery that I can use? So goal kick coming with just 2:30 left. Tigers up 1-0. They got on the board early with just 7:14 gone by a goal by Madison Powers as she came down the near side of the field, hit a cross and put it just perfectly on the left-hand post, far side post, and it slid in there for the only goal of the game. There's 2:15 left, though. Tigers have kept the ball down here, as I've said before, probably 95, 98% of the time, but just have the one goal to show for it. Let's see if they get one more. Kenny with a shot from distance. Deflects off the keeper. No, nice try. They try to get back up there to catch the rebound. Keeper tracked it down. So 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Tigers up 1-0. Bombers have not really mustered a serious charge as far as getting a goal. Now they got a chance. Stealing away from Hansen. Hansen, so quick. Gets back on the ball and steals it back. Leaves it for Krukenberg, but now stolen back by the Bombers. The Bombers now with 1:37 left on the Tiger side of the field. Send one deep into the wind. Giving chase. Kennedy Hansen takes it and turns it. Pressure being put on. Nicely done there by number 20. That's Macy Harder. But good job by Kennedy to get it through. Now to Koenig. Koenig centers it. Trying to go to Salzman. Gets it through to Sammy. Sammy with the send now to Salzman. Salzman running on this near side of the field, inside the box. Salzman with the cross, sends it in front, kicked out with just 1:10 left. The corner will come for Madison Powers. No, be Claire Koenig. 1 minute left. Corner for the Tigers will be taken by Claire Koenig. So Koenig, 50 seconds left, 1-0 Tigers. Lost one, nice ball, centered. Across, in front of the goal, and set away by the Bombers. Nicely done by them. They clear. Now they're on the run. Around the 30, middle of the field, stolen back by Hansen. Nice job by Kennedy. Kennedy tries to go to Koenig. Koenig gets it back to Wadsley. Wadsley gets it past Salzman, then to Mueller. Now stolen by the Bombers with 25 seconds left. And the ball goes back to Pyle with 20 seconds left. Pyle quickly forward to Krukenberg. Krukenberg forward to Salzman. 13 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's half. So your score at the end of the first half is the Gilbert Tigers 1, the Ballard Bombers 0. Beautiful night looking-wise here. If you look at the lighting and everything else, and the booth where I'm at, it's nice and cozy and warm. AJ and I probably have the best seats in the house, I think, tonight. Little crisp out there on the field, but the Tigers are up 1-0 here at the end of the first half. In the second half, Tigers will be going right to left on your YouTube dial, so they will go into that fairly stiff wind out of the north. Once again, they dominated the first half in terms of possession and in terms of keeping the ball on the Ballard Bomber defensive end of the field. Your score here at half, once again, is 1-0. I'm going to go silent for a while, and we'll be back with the second half in about 9 minutes. No need, no nothing. Didn't hurt anything. Hopefully, too good. Good. No, that's bad enough, though. Hello once again, and welcome back to Tiger Stadium in Gilbert, Iowa for the second half of tonight's game between the Gilbert Tigers and the Ballard Bombers. Tigers up 1-0 on a goal by Madison Powers. 7:14 gone in the first half. For the second half, the Tigers will be going right to left in your red. The red uniforms, white numbers, going right to left on your YouTube dial. And the Ballard Bombers in their white uniforms with the black numbers and stolen away right in the middle of the field. Shot on goal. Annika Yoder did a nice job of clearing it. Really good save there. Nice job by Annika. Good breakout there, though, by the Bombers to start the half. Got themselves a really good look in the early going. So Kirsten Olsen. So the wind already starting to help the Bombers as they kind of keep it down on this half of the field. So I've got Kennedy Hansen in, Taylor Pyle, Keaton Hansen. And it looks like I can't see who's in my back line. It was Sammy, but then Sammy came forward. I think Sammy might be back on the back line to start the half. And she is, yes. So Sammy Jansen back in the back line now, especially with the wind going. So they've gone back to their starting back line with Sammy Johnson, Keaton Hansen, Taylor Pyle, and Kennedy Hansen on the backside. Now Tigers going forward. Ball free on the side towards Koenig. Koenig with a touch. Going towards the corner, near side of the field. Knocked off the ball. And well done there by Kirsten Olsen. Able to get it off Koenig's leg as she battled her for the ball. So front line is Claire Koenig, Anna Salzman, Allie Grangenet, and Rhea Mueller. Same way as we started the first half. And Madison Powers in there as well. And Salzman shot towards goal, curls, and touched by the keeper out, so that'll be a goal kick coming for Claire Koenig. Tiger corner will be taken by Claire Koenig. So Kennedy Hansen, Taylor Pyle, Keaton Hansen, Sammy Johnson in the backside. In the mid, they got Madison Powers and Greta Platz. And the front line, Koenig, Salzman, Mueller, and Grangenet. Ball! Oh, really well done in front of the goal. Bounce it around. Tigers, couple different chances at it. Oh, it just kind of bouncing pinball in the front of the goal. Nice job by the keeper to keep it out. And the kick here will go. It'll be a goal kick coming for the Bombers. Great opportunity for the Tigers here. 37-23 left. First half, Tigers up 1-0. Well, that ball was just kind of laying there in front of the goal. Tigers had a couple chances of it. Lots of feet. Smart move by the Bombers. They kind of pulled everybody in there to get as many feet as possible in front of the goal, and they were able to keep that ball out. Nice ball by Claire Koenig. So once again, Koenig, Salzman, Grangenet, and Mueller on the front line. Powers and Platz in the center. Shot by Salzman. Deflected away. And then your back line, once again, Kennedy Hansen, Taylor Pyle, Keaton Hansen. And Sammy Johnson. Sammy with the touch. Going to Mueller. Taking back, but now Sammy with it. She puts it forward to Mueller again. Now stolen back. And, of course, in goal, Annika Yoder-Stulil. So the throw will be for the Bombers is the call with 36:20 left. 1-0 Tigers over the Bombers. Bombers with another foray into the Tiger half. Battling on the far side and turned. Will go out. Will be a throw for the Bombers. So far side of the field, right in front of the Tiger bench. Bombers trying to keep the ball in the Tiger half. And a foul is called on the Bombers, so free kick will come. Oh, no, throw, sorry. That's a bad throw, my bad. So invalid throw, which then went back to the Tigers for the throw. Ball on the Bomber half. Around the 35, they send it forward to the midfield. Now moving into the Tiger end. Tigers back on defense. Bombers with the ball, moving into the Tiger half, around the 30. Then they center it. Pyle with the touch. Bombers able to steal it. Nice job by Kane to step in front of that. Now touch Salzman. Salzman goes to Grangenet. Grangenet back to Salzman, coming out as the keeper. Well read by the keeper. Evelyn Fabus came out nicely to get that before the Tigers could get there. And now the Bombers with a quick turn with the wind. Nice job by Hansen to Pyle. Pyle with it. Goes forward towards Koenig. Koenig hit the midfield stripe. On the near side, drops it to Hansen. Hansen right back to Koenig. Koenig battling. Nice job by Claire as she battled with number 23. That's Addison Landmesser. Now she sends it across in front. Oh, just couldn't quite get it. Grangenet just pulled it just a little bit to the left side. Nice ball. And I think he's going to give us no, he's just going to go goal kick. I thought maybe Claire cut a hand or a body part there of a Bomber, but it didn't happen. So front line again, Claire Koenig, Anna Salzman, Claire Grangenet, and Ray Mueller. So with the wind, it's been a little more even here between the ball going back and forth between the Tiger half and the Bomber half. Tigers probably still have the advantage here, keeping it mostly down the Bomber end, but the Bombers are able to use that wind to kind of guide it down the other side. And now they do again, running down the far side of the field. Nice job. Kicked out by the Tigers. The Bombers will get a throw on that far side of the field, down around the 15 on the football field. So far side, deep on the Tiger half, 33:50 left. Tigers up 1-0 over the Bombers. And the throw will come. Far side of the field, dropped in. Kicked by Pyle. Battling for it now. Nice job by the Bombers as the battle swing with Pyle. Nice job. Centers it. Gets it up front to Powers. Now Madison Powers with the move. Nice job by Madison. She's got some room. And she's running. Madison, little drop step. Sends it outside to Mueller. Mueller running on the far side of the field. Now Mueller going down deep into the corner. All the way across. Sends it into Grangenet. Grangenet around the 10. Just inside the goal box. Now she goes back outside to Mueller. Mueller, little jab step, goes down, battling with the Bomber. Maybe he'll get out of bounds, and it does. That will be a corner kick for the Tigers. Tiger corner will be taken by Claire Koenig. So Claire Koenig on the far side of the field. Left on your YouTube dial. Sends it in. Curls in front towards Powers. And deflected out now. Nicely done by Platts to get it back into the center. Lots of Bomber legs down there. Grangenet's down there. Drops it outside towards Mueller. Stepping inside is Johnson. Sends it just offside to the right. Actually, that may have been Ray, I think. I'm trying to think of who actually got that kick. But it was just to the right-hand side of the goal. Missing just a little bit wide right. 32-20 left here in the second half. Tigers up 1-0 on a goal at the 7:14 mark by Madison Powers. And the Bombers see what they do with the win. Try to drive one forward. Get it through the front line, but now taken by Hansen. Hansen over here to Kennedy Hansen. And battling for it is Powers. Stolen back by the Bombers. Stolen back by Kennedy Hansen. Now to Koenig. Tigers trying to stay on side. Koenig has some room to run. She can go down deep on this left-hand near side. Going right to left. Heading down towards the box. Koenig reverses. Goes to Salzman. Stolen and touched away by the Bombers. Stepping in there was Keaton Hansen. Sorry, Greta Platts. Greta Platts there with the kick. Sends it out. So the throw will come on this near side of the field from the Bombers. They send it out to the mid. Platts, nice done. Goes to Koenig. And foul goes against the Tigers. And so the free kick will come for the Bombers. Once again, that's going to be number 13. That's Kirsten Olsen, who's been doing the kicking, goal kicks and the corners for the Bombers. And she's got a really heavy wind here, so she's going to launch it all the way down and head it out nicely by Keaton Hansen. But there'll be a throw now for the Bombers. 30:45 left, first half. Kirsten will take the throw again. Subs coming in for the Bombers. And Kirsten lines up, throws it downfield. That'll go all the way down. Controlled by Keaton. Keaton's going to try to drive one. Look at that wind. Turn that ball. But now there's a chance. The Tigers moving forward. Goes to Anna. Saltzman gets to the Koenig. Nicely done on Koenig running. Pressure coming to the outside. Kirsten, nice job by Koenig. Dropping back. She's going to curl and try to go to Allie Grandinet. Allie with a touch. Now Rhea Mueller with a touch. Nice job by Rhea. Giving chase. Rhea, far side of the field. Down around the 10. Now she's into the box. Sends it towards the keeper. Kicked out by the defender. And they're going to kick it. It's going to go out of bounds. Will be a Tiger throw deep on the far side of the field. Deep in the Bomber half. 29:45 left here. Second half. Tigers up 1-0. Throw towards the box. Towards Grandinet. And Grandinet curled it back. Kicked out by the defender. Now a shot on goal. Just over the top. Rhea Mueller, good look. Just about 2 or 3 feet too high from that side of the field. Tigers doing a nice job battling against the wind, keeping the ball down here on the Bomber half for the most part. 29:20 left here in the second half. Tigers up 1-0. And the Bombers with the goal kick. Send one downfield. Stepping in front is Greta Platts towards Koenig. Koenig gets it back to Kennedy. Kennedy tried to go to Koenig and couldn't quite get it there. And kept in. Nicely done. Back to Taylor Pyle. Pyle to Keaton Hansen. And nope, the call is going to go against the Tigers. So the free kick will come, or the throw. So it did go out of bounds. I thought Kennedy did a nice job of keeping it in play, and they say that she did not. So Greta Platts goes back to Keaton Hansen. Keaton Hansen giving chase back to Platts. Platts reverses field nicely back here to Kennedy Hansen. So near side of the field now. Kennedy Hansen on the run. Around the midfield. Kennedy with a through ball. Giving chase is Powers. Good wheels by Powers. Steps inside. Defender takes her off the ball. Good job of the Bombers. They put 2 defenders on Powers as he went downfield, and a good job by the keeper to come out and grab that. Good run. Good idea by the Tigers. They're at the midfield. To Keaton Hansen. And sent through now all the way to the midfield. Powers tries to get it, can't. So Greta Platts goes back to Keaton Hansen. Keaton Hansen giving chase back to... And so we're out in the center of the field. Nice job by Keaton Hansen. That's going to go out of bounds, though, so there will be a throw coming for the Bombers with 27:40 left. Far side of the field, right in front of the Tiger bench. Throw for the Bombers. Going down toward the Tiger end. Tigers with control temporarily and kicked off. A Bomber nicely done. That's Keaton Hansen there with the kick out the defender. Throw comes far side of the field from Sammy Johnson. Sent forward. Now it's Grandinet. Grandinet running on the far side of the field. And the throw goes out of bounds. They're going to give the throw to the Bombers. So the throw will come for the Ballard Bombers right in front of their bench. It's right around the 35-yard line of the football field with 27 minutes left here in the second half. Tigers up 1-0 over the Bombers. And the Bombers with control, moving into the Tiger side of the field around the 40. Stolen away nicely by Powers. And Keaton Hansen with it now, looking towards Kennedy Hansen. No, reverses field. Drops it back to Sammy. Sammy with the drop step. Nice job by Sammy. And she turns and runs. Sammy across the midfield. Now she's got some room. Sammy moving down in front of the defender. Sends one downfield to Rhea. Actually, Sammy Johnson going to take it herself. She's to the outside of the field. Sends it across. And the keeper able to pull it in. Anna Saltzman and Claire Koenig both filling on the back side there. Sammy with a nice run out. Try to get that ball airborne as she did her cross. And that's Platts. Greta Powers. Far side of the field. Sammy Johnson. Ball goes down to Keaton. Keaton just going to live to play another day and sends it deep out of bounds for the throw for the Bombers with 26 minutes left. 1-0 Tigers. And another throw will come for the Bombers. Far side of the field. Right around the 20 on the football field. So the Bomber throw coming far side of the field. In, stolen. I think that's Platts actually. Now she sends it down towards Grandinet. Grand Jeanette giving chase. Nice job with Grand Jeanette by engaging with the defender. And with her help, Powers able to steal it away. Powers now at the midfield, down to the 40. Powers, middle of the field, down to the 30, down to the 25. Powers, nice little ball through to Salzman. Salzman the turn. Oh, just couldn't get enough effort, not enough energy on that shot. Good ball, good pass. Good run out by the Tigers. Right on goal by Anna Salzman. Just couldn't quite get enough velocity on that to get it through. So now the call's going against the Bombers. And the free kick will come for the Tigers. That's Platt. Sends one deep into the box. And it's through, running in front, bouncing around, and loose. Grand Jeanette giving chase. Bombers giving chase. And the kick goes out of bounds. So throw will come for the Tigers. On the far side of the field, right in front of the Bomber bench, around the 25 on the football field. So about halfway through the Bomber half, throw comes in. And the touch. Sent inside by Platts, controlled by Salzman, who drops it back to Platts. Platts gets it back to Koenig, and there's a stoppage here again. I think they're going to call a penalty, a foul on the Bombers. So this will be taken by Greta Platts. About the 20-yard line on the hash mark. Nice ball right toward the keeper. And it's in! Greta Platts with the goal. Lofts it perfectly. And the Tiger goal by Greta Platts. 23:59 left here in the second half. Off the free direct kick. Able, just a perfect kick, just floated above the keeper. Keeper kind of came forward a little bit. Might have had a chance if she'd stayed right on the goal, but that ball was just perfectly kicked into the wind. Wind kind of carried it over the keeper's hands, and the Tigers now up 2-0 on a goal with 16:01 gone in the second half, so the 36:01 mark. So I can add it together better. 16 and 20. Or 16 and 40, sorry about that. 56:01 mark for the second goal. And now the Tigers running it again. Dropped outside to Kennedy Hansen. Kennedy, nice job of getting through to the defender. Gets to Koenig. Koenig with a little back step. Nice job by Koenig again as she moves. Working the field. Now she drops it back. Gets it to Keaton Hansen, who goes across to Taylor Pyle. Taylor Pyle goes across. Ball comes back into Platts. Platts tries to go back outside, but stolen by the Bombers. Nice job by Sammy Johnson. And now we have Rhea Mueller. Rhea running on the sideline, giving chase, pressure coming. And kick, did it go off a defender? And it did. So a corner kick will come for Claire Koenig. Tiger corner will be taken by Claire Koenig. So Claire Koenig with the corner kick for the Tigers, far side of the field. Deep on the left side of the field on YouTube dial. Tigers in the red, white numerals. Centered towards Salzman. Salzman on the header. Deflected out by the Bombers. Now the Bombers giving chase. Nice job. Chasing that back down. Good job by Madison Powers. Gets control back. Gets to the Keaton Hansen. He comes out here to Kennedy Hansen. Kennedy now with some time. Looks. Settles it. Gets it forward to Claire. Claire can go towards the corner if she wants. And she is. So Claire running on this near side of the field. Steps back inside. Now she holds. Looks. Gets back to Hansen. Hansen around the 25. Just outside the out of bounds on the football field. Centers it to Platts. Platts, middle of the field on the 30. And now stolen by the Bombers. Bombers set it to the far side of the field. Just onside their 30. Nice job by Rhea Mueller. Rhea back inside to Salzman. Salzman with the touch. Now Koenig steps in front. Koenig with the touch. Going, I don't know who touched that last. I'm going to say not the Bombers. So the throw will come for the Tigers. Kennedy Hansen will take the throw. About halfway through the Bomber half. And they're saying no, the throw was not valid, so they're going to give the throw to the Bombers with 21:15 left. And subs coming in for the Bombers. So actually taking out number 23, That's Addison Landmesser and Kirsten Olsen, who's been doing all of the kind of free kicks and goal kicks and everything else for the Bombers. So we'll see who picks up that for Kirsten as she goes off the field. So 20:50 left. Tigers with the ball now on the Bomber half, controlled by Platts. Platts to Hansen. Hansen to Pyle. Pyle's going to go across to Sammy. Sammy Johnson on the far side of the field on the midfield stripe. Now she crosses into Bomber territory. Sammy moving towards the outside. Steps back in. Looks, gets it to Greta Platts. Greta Platts at the 30, middle of the field. Gets it to Koenig here on the 20. 20 on the outside. Koenig can go down towards the box. Stops her run towards the corner. Now continuing back towards the corner. Now she's going to do a little crossover. Sends it in the middle towards Powers. Actually, Grangenet was there. Airborne Salzman with the header. And the kick, I think, that I'm going to guess is going to go against the Bombers. And I think it was a high kick. She kind of tried to kick it as high as she could above her head. And so just outside the box, it'll be a kick by Greta Platts. Greta on the last direct kick was able to score. For whatever reason, they're not backing the one player back. We're on the 10, so she should be back closer to the goal, but they're letting her stay in play. So Greta Platts with the kick. She'll chop it right towards it. Nicely done. Good job by Greta, keeping that ball right on goal. A little lower than last time. This time the keeper able to pull that in. I mentioned Evelyn Fabus has been doing a really good job in goal for the Bombers. I've been able to keep most of the things out, but the Tigers with 2 scores. Same thing with Annika. Annika's done a good job. They had one really good chance to start the second half that Annika was able to take and save. And since then, the Bombers really haven't been too much down in the Tiger half. So just like the first half, even though they're fighting the win this time, the Tigers have been able to keep the ball down on the Bomber half and put the pressure on Ballard pretty constantly. So now the same thing is true. They're going to kick it out and let the Tigers have the throw. So throw will come. Sammy Johnson will take the throw down around the 10-yard line on the football field, far side of the field. Once again, Tigers in the red uniforms, white numerals, going right to left on your YouTube dial. Bombers in the white uniforms and the black numerals going left to right. And now they're going towards the south. Kick goes down, but controlled by the Tigers. To Platts. Platts back to Sammy Johnson. Sammy Johnson with the ball. Steps through. Turns. Shoots. And pulled in quickly by the keeper. 18-13 left. Tigers up 2-0 over the Ballard Bombers. Game coming to you from Gilbert, Iowa, and Tiger Stadium. Platts with a touch. Keaton Hansen comes forward. Nice job. Deflects it to Sammy Johnson. Towards Grangenet. Pressure coming. Grangenet with control. Goes to Mueller. Mueller back inside the Salzman. Salzman with a touch. Now it's deflected away by the Bombers. They're going to drop it back inside their zone. Deep on the Bomber half. She's coming to the outside. Just going to kick it out and let the Tigers have a throw. Coming forward quickly. Kennedy Hansen. Tigers haven't substituted much this half, but I see there's someone coming in now. So that's Kennedy Hansen going. No, Greta Platts going out. And is that Lila Kuchenberg? Lila Kuchenberg on for the Tigers, replacing Greta Platts. That's Madison Powers. Madison moves to the far side of the field, drops it back, and the shot by Johnson off a defender into the box. Now Koenig with the shot, and good look by Koenig. Once again, good job by the keeper. 17 minutes left now. 2-0 Tigers over the Ballard Bombers. Downfield, nice job by Krukenberg stepping in front of that. They're going to kick it, but it's going to go right to Pyle. So Taylor Pyle with the ball. Has control and time. Comes outside to Kennedy Hansen. Kennedy with some room on the sideline to run if she wants to. Koenig stays on side. Kennedy gets it to Salzman. Stolen away by the Bombers. Coming in as Powers. Nice job by Madison. Does a nice job of reading. Madison's so good at that. Watching where the offense is going. Kind of reading it and coming in before they see her. Nice job by Krukenberg. Hopefully she's okay. Lila down. We got a timeout. Stop the clock here. With 16:26 left, Krukenberg down. I don't know if she had head-to-head contact or not, but we'll see. It is a cold day, and so you come down kind of funny. You can kind of tweak something there, so we'll see. So they're looking at her left leg. So Lila Krukenberg is down. And on the sideline, I would guess it might be Greta ready to come back in. Yeah, Greta Platz is up, as is... I think that's Shelley Aki alongside Greta Platz looking to come back in. So Krukenberg up. Oh, yeah, she is hobbling pretty good. Not much pressure on that leg. So Krukenberg is up. Here with 16:26 left. Coming in for Krukenberg is Greta Platz. Krukenberg is up and will be replaced by Greta Platz. And so they'll let Platz sub in for Krukenberg because she's injured. It was not an actual time, kind of an official time for subbing. So Shelley Aki will have to wait until the next stoppage of play before they go forward. So the kick will be taken. I think that's Keaton. That would be Sammy. So Sammy starts in play, gets it across here. Set downfield by Greta Platz in the center. Now the Tigers doing battle around the 20 and moving forward into the zone. Back step by Powers. Now it goes around the outside. Nice job by Madison. She's outside the box with the cross over the top and on the post. And there it is. Powers at the assist. Claire Koenig with the touch, and the keeper tried to keep it out and actually knocked it back in with 15:57. And the goal by Claire Koenig with the assist by Madison Powers. So 15:57 left in the game. The Tigers able to get another goal, this one from Claire Koenig. To move the score to 3-0, and that makes you feel a little bit better with 15:57 left. To go up 3-0. And now coming in is Shelley Aki for Anna Salzman. On for the Tigers, number 12, Shelley Aki, replacing number 7, Anna Salzman. So Tigers now up 3-0. Once again, your back lineup is Kennedy Hansen, Taylor Pyle, Keaton Hansen, and Sammy Johnson. Now the Bombers moving down. Nice job of stepping back in by Kennedy, slowing down the advance. But the Bombers with the cross. And now a chance. Number 20 slides it through. Kicks, but rail covered by Annika. Towards the goal. Might have been in frame, but well done. Annika Yoder-Stulil able to pull that in. She sends one deep. Floating on that far side, that's Mueller. So the front line is Mueller, Grangenet, Aki, and Koenig. In the mid, Madison Powers and Greta Platz. Throw will come from in front of the Bomber bench by the Bombers. Tigers putting pressure on. And the header goes back, nicely done, and they're going to call the foul on the Tigers, so that will be a free kick for the Bombers. Here's another opportunity for them from the 40 with 14:45 left here in the second half. Tigers up 3-0 on goals by Madison Powers, Greta Platz, and Claire Koenig at 7:14, 36:01, and the ball lofted, nicely done towards Annika. Annika well positioned, able to pull that one in. And the Tigers quickly down to the Bomber half kicked out. So far side of the field to Sammy. Sammy sliding through, no pressure on her yet, so Sammy's just going to take it all the way. Continues through, all the way down in the front of the box. Nice job by Sammy. Leaves it now for Grangenet. Grand Jeanette turned and shoots. I want to say that went off a defender, but it did not. So it'll be a goal kick coming for the Bombers. With 13:35 left here in the second half. Tigers up 3-0. On a goal at the 7:14 mark by Madison Powers to go up 1-0. Then no scoring the rest of the first half. Into the second half is where he went. And at the 56:01 mark, Greta Platt's able to score after a direct kick to make it 2-0. And then at the 64:03 mark, Claire Koenig able to score after an assist from Madison Powers to put the Tigers up 3-0, which is where we stand right now with 13:11 left. Koenig sends one towards the goal and bouncing around. Nice job by Allie Grand Jeanette. Keeper couldn't quite get a handle on it. Nice job by Allie backfilling there. Keeper finally able to pull it down, but good job by Allie to fill. Now quickly the Bombers toward the front half of the field. They send it forward. Kicked out by Hansen. Chasing it down is Grand Jeanette. She'll turn it towards Mueller. Mueller steps inside. Nice job by Rhea. Tries to get to Shelley. Still battling is Mueller. Aki now coming in. Chasing it. Ball goes deep towards Keaton. Keaton comes outside here to Kennedy Hansen. Kennedy Hansen, nice little turn. Able to keep it in play. Walking down the sideline. Nice job. Goes back inside to Greta Platts. Now Greta at the 50. Heading into the middle of the field. Greta sends one across and through. Now giving chase is Rhea. Allie Grand Jeanette as well. Kicked out by... I want to say kicked out by the Bombers. That should be a corner. I think, yes, corner kick will come for Claire Koenig. The Tiger corner will be taken by Claire Koenig. So 12 minutes left. 3-0. Tigers up. Corner kick coming far side of the field, deep on the left side of your YouTube dial by Koenig. Lost one down here. She's got a chance for header by Powers. Powers settles it, kicks and shoots. Just a little high. Good ball by Koenig. Good job by Powers to gather it in. So your front line is Shelley Aki, Claire Koenig, Allie Grand Jeanette, and Rhea Mueller. In the midfield, Greta Platts and Madison Powers. And on your back line, Kennedy Hansen, Keaton Hansen, Taylor Pyle, and Sammy Johnson. And in goal, Annika Yoder-Stulil. Stolen by Grand Jeanette. Stolen back by Power. Stolen back by Grand Jeanette to Mueller. Mueller shooting from distance. Out in front of the field. Oh, good try. Trying to get that cross going. Aki and Koenig filling on the back half. But gathered in by the keeper. And sent downfield now for the Tigers. Controlled by Grand Jeanette. Back to Mueller. Mueller running to the outside. Still got control. Deep on the far side of the field. She drops it back to Johnson. Johnson steps in towards the middle of the field, comes to the hash mark, now centers it for Greta. Greta pops it up. Right on the goal, keeper able to pull it in. Nice job, Koenig, Grand Jeanette, and I think that's Powers, all three converging on that. Hoping for the deflection and the chance to get the rebound and put it back in. So now to Platts. Platts comes forward towards Koenig. Koenig giving chase. Goes into the corner. Koenig now centered. Nice cross in front. Nicely stepped inside by Powers in the goal. Koenig on the cross. Powers on the goal at the 10:17 mark. And the Tiger goal by Madison Powers. Off the cross by Claire Koenig. So 10:17. The reverse at last goal was by Claire off the cross by Madison. This one, the goal was by Madison off the cross by Claire Koenig. And the Tigers now up 4-0 with 10:17 left. 10:17 left in the second half. Once again, Koenig, Aki, Grand Jeanette, and Mueller on the front line. Powers and Platts in the mid. Kennedy Hansen, Keaton Hansen, Taylor Pyle, and Sammy Johnson on the back end. And in goal, Annika Yoder-Stolil. Bombers now working, trying to get it out. Tigers have dominated the time of possession and kept the ball on the Bomber half this entire second half. There's contact. That's going to be a foul on Sammy Johnson. So the free kick will come for the Bombers. They're giving her a yellow card as well. So we're stopping the clock here. So Sammy will go off. I saw that the boys had new rules on the yellow. I'm trying to remember how that works in the girls' side. I think you could like sub or not sub or something like that, but if you didn't sub, they could come back in. So that's 7. So Anna Salzman is on for Sammy. And a Salzman on for Sammy Johnson. So Powers with it, sends it across here to Hansen. Good hustle by Kennedy. As she moves down this near side of the field, sends one towards Koenig, and it's just going to go a little bit, try to run it down the stretch, just pulled it just a little bit to the left. Otherwise, it would have ran down nicely down the sideline here for Koenig. Koenig with the header back off the Bomber throw. Bombers moving into the front half, still on their half of the field around the 40, and taken by Aki. Nice job by Aki. Sends one through. Keeper's going to come out. Nice job. Good read by the keeper coming out and getting that one early before Grangenet or Mueller could get there. So 8:45 left here. 4-0 Tigers over the Bombers. That's Keaton Hansen. Keaton's going to come over here to Taylor Pyle. Taylor drops it right back in front to Greta Platts. Greta out here to Hansen. So Kennedy with it now, moving down the sideline. No pressure yet. Kennedy's got some room. Looking, stepping inside. Stolen away by the Bombers. And now the Bombers on the run with an opportunity, moving downfield. They send one in the center. Stolen away by Keaton Hansen. Bombers back with control, though. Now stolen back by Powers. And Powers running. Far side of the field with some room. Madison. Nice through ball to Mueller. Mueller giving chase. I didn't see who came in. Is he coming in for Mueller? Is that right?
No, I might be wrong.
So I think Mueller went out. Salzman came to the front line. It is Izzy. Yep. Izzy Tronis in for Rhea Mueller. So 7:25 left. Izzy Tronis comes in on the back line, replaces Anna Salzman, who came in briefly for Sammy Johnson. So Tronis on the back line, Tronis, Keaton Hansen, Taylor Pyle, Kennedy Hansen on the back line, Powers and Greta Platts in the middle. And now Anna Salzman goes back to the front line, along with Claire Koenig, Michelle Aki, and Claire Grangenet. So, ball stolen away from Pyle, but she reverses, holds the defender off, sets, drops it back, goes to Hansen. Hansen tries to go forward, but it goes out. So the throw will come for the Bombers. Near side of the field with 6:50 left here in the second half. Subs coming on for the Bombers. And that is Kirsten Johnson coming back on for the Bombers. Nice job by Koenig. Able to keep control. Sends one deep, and she's got Grangenet. Grangenet got good wheels. Grangenet sends it in front for herself, going down the sideline. Grangenet now slows down, crosses back across to Aki, and it gets packed. Nice job by the Bombers on defense. Good job by Grangenet on that run out. Now Platts with it. She sends it outside to Izzy. Izzy Tronis on the far side of the field on the 40. Sends it forward to Anna. Anna now far side of the field, moves it back in towards the center of the field, around the 25. Gets it inside the Grangenet. Aki's there as well. Grangenet back towards Aki. Actually gets over to Koenig. Nice job by the Bomber defense, but steps inside as Madison Powers. Good job by Madison. Madison with the cross. Koenig battling. And maybe a tackle. So that will go against the Bombers. Kind of inadvertent contact, but ran over Claire. And that will give Greta Platts, who's come close twice now, made one on a direct kick and came close on the second direct kick. Let's see what she does with this one. Drops it low, tries to come inside. And can't quite get that one to close out. I think 23 and 27 coming in for the Tigers. So Kaylin Richards and Charlotte Lepper Kaylin Richards and Charlotte Lepper coming in for the Tigers. So goal kick coming for the Bombers with 4:39 left. And that's Richards and Lepper right there in the front line. So I'm trying to think, we got Grand Jeanette. So I got to figure out where they're all playing here. So on the front line is now Koenig, Richards, Grand Jeanette still. So kick comes from Platts. She drops it just a little bit too high. So Charlotte Lepper came on the back line. She replaced, it looks like she replaced Kennedy Hansen. And 23, Kaylin Richards came in the front line. So ball in the center of the field here now for the Bombers with 3:25 left. Tigers up 4-0. And the Bombers on the run out. Heading downfield. Nice job by Powell. She's back on defense doing battle. Bomber turns it, kicks it, and goes over the end line for a goal kick coming for the Tigers. So your back line now is Charlotte Lepper, Keaton Hansen, should be Taylor Pyle, and Izzy Taronis. Of course, in goal is Annika Yoder-Stulil. In the midfield is still Madison Powers and Greta Platts. Stolen by the Bombers on the Tiger half. Send one towards the goal. Annika's there, and she'll pull it in. No, gets away. Nice job by recovering by Annika to pull it in. And your front line is Claire Koenig, Kaylin Richards, Allie Grandjeanette, and Anna Salzman. So 2:30 left. Tigers up 4-0 over the Bombers. Annika, one of the better goalkeepers in the class here. Ball going down. Annika's going to come out and get to it. Takes it down to her knees with 2:12 left. Tigers up 4-0. Annika with the kick heading towards. Oh, she can't get there. Lepper tried to get there. Just a big, big hop over the top of Charlotte Lepper. No play for her there. So goes out of bounds. Throw comes in for the Bombers. Bombers on the Tiger half. Moving into the middle of the play. And kind of keeping it down here for just a moment on the Tiger half. Good job by Koenig. Comes in to steal it. And now she's moving down the sideline. Call goes against the Bombers. So it'll be a free kick from for the Tigers with 1:35 or so left. And I think that's Keaton Hansen, or is that Platts again? Okay, got a Platts with the kick. Nicely sent forward to Koenig. Koenig there. Richards running for her. Koenig down on the sideline. She can keep going down. She decides to reverse field. Sends it across. And gets it inside the Grand Jeanette. Grand Jeanette now doing battle with the defender. Goes to Powers. Powers will drop it back. Got Platts. Platts goes forward. Nicely done. Good ball to Grand Jeanette, who goes outside to Anna Salzman. Anna, far side of the field. Deep on the Bomber half. Reverses. Comes back. Pressure. Nice job by Anna. Keep it to the defender on her back. Sends it across. And they're going to call. Nice job by Anna Salzman. She was working hard. I forgot to call the 1 minute left. 48 seconds. Since I missed the 1 minute mark. So less than 1 minute left here for the Tigers. We'll see what Platts can do. She drives it low. Bounces it free. The Bombers have the chance to run. They're going to send it downfield. Taylor Powell is still there with 32 seconds left. So Powell will control it about the 45 on the Tiger half. Now coming to the midfield. Sends one inside to Anna Salzman. Looking. Sends it across to Powers. Powers now. Koenig calling for it. Touched by Richards. Richards will drop it back to Lepper. Lepper tries to go right back to Richards, but stolen away by the Bombers. Now Richards able to get it across. Goes to Grand Jeanette. Grand Jeanette now with a chance. Grand Jeanette moving down in front of the goal. Grand Jeanette doing battle. 3 defenders came quickly on her. Now Koenig. And punched out by the Bombers. That's 10. Game, sorry. Yeah. See, I got to stop watching the score. You got to watch the 10. You got to watch the score. Thank you for watching that because I was not. So, if you're on the YouTube, I just kind of blew the entire PA because you're supposed to count down the last 10 seconds. And I was too busy watching us try to score to call it down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so once I look back, it was 0. So the game ends kind of anticlimactically because I don't know when it actually ended. But anyway, 4-0 Tigers over the Ballard Bombers. Great game by the Tigers here on a brisk night at Tiger Stadium. Tigers started the scoring with Madison Powers, 7:14 into the game to go up 1-0. And that was it in the first half. The Tigers got that early goal kind of 7 minutes in, and Ballard able to kind of keep the Tigers off it. I was a little bit concerned because I thought with the wind that we'd be able to get a couple more goals to get a little bit more of a cushion. And with that wind blowing, I thought the Bombers might do really well done in the second half. But unable to move in the second half, the Tigers actually took over. And 16 minutes into the second half, 56 minutes into the game, able to get a goal from Greta Platts on a direct kick, 2-0 to go to the score for there. And then they scored again at the 64-minute mark on a goal by Claire Koenig off an assist from Madison Powers to go up 3-0. And then 10:17 left in the game. So 70 minutes in, basically, Madison Powers able to score a goal off an assist from Claire Koenig to put the Tigers up 4-0. And that is where we end. So your final score tonight from Tiger Stadium, the Gilbert Tigers 4 and the Ballard Bombers 0. Thanks for listening. We'll be broadcasting again on Thursday night if everything goes well. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.